The Earth and its neighbors. Stars. The Sun is our nearest star. A star is a huge heavenly body of hot gases which gives out light and heat. A group of stars forming a pattern is called constellation. There are other huge groups of stars in space called galaxies. The Milky Way is one of them. Planet. A planet is a heavenly body. It is a large ball of rocks or gas in space. A planet does not have light and heat of its own. It gets light from a star such as the Sun. Each planet rotates around its axis and revolves around the Sun. Planets are much smaller than the Sun. The Solar System. The Sun, the 8 planets along with their satellites make up the Solar System. Let us know about the 8 planets in Solar System. Planet, position from the Sun, number of moons, a few facts. Mercury, first, 0. Mercury is closest to the Sun. It is a small rocky planet like our moon. Venus, second, 0. Venus is the brightest planet, also called morning or evening star. It is the 6th largest planet. Earth, third, 1. Earth is the only planet that supports a variety of life. Mars, fourth, 2. Mars is covered with red dust and appears red in the night sky. It is the 7th largest planet. Jupiter, 5th, more than 60 moons. Jupiter is the largest planet. It is so big that it could hold 1,000 Earths inside it. Saturn, 6th, 18 known moons and many smaller ones. Saturn is known for its beautiful rings, which are made up of ice, dust and rocky particles. It is the 2nd largest planet. Uranus, 7th, 27. Uranus is the 3rd largest planet, covered with bluish-green gas made up of rocks and ice. It spins differently from most planets. Neptune, 8th, 13. Neptune is bluish in color and it is the 4th largest planet. Satellites. Satellites are small heavenly bodies that orbit around a planet. Our planet Earth has only one natural satellite, the Moon. Earth, the planet on which we live. Earth is the 3rd planet from the Sun. It has the right conditions, water and atmosphere needed for plants, animals and human beings to live on it. It appears blue in space because it is covered with about 70% water. The Earth is made up of 3 major layers: crust, mantle and core. Layers of the Earth. The center of the Earth is a solid ball of hot metal called the core. The core is surrounded by a layer of thick, solid and rocky materials called mantle. The outermost layer of the Earth is the crust. Our continents and oceans are on the crust. The Earth's crust is divided into several plates which move very slowly. When these plates move, earthquakes are caused. Volcano. Deep within the Earth, the core rock exists as hot liquid called magma. Sometimes the weak points on the Earth's crust crack due to this immense pressure letting out hot liquid and gases on the surface. This is how a volcano is formed. The opening through which lava erupts is called the vent. Movements of the Earth. The movements of the Earth define the seasons, the harvests, and even the sleep patterns of all living creatures on Earth. The Earth moves in a fixed path around the Sun and at the same time spins like a top on its axis. Rotation. The Earth spins on its imaginary axis. The axis passes through the center of the Earth and is tilted at an angle of 23.5 degrees. This movement of the Earth on its axis is called rotation. Because the Earth is rotating, we can define a top and bottom. We call these poles, the North Pole and South Pole. As the Earth rotates, one side of the Earth that is facing the Sun has daylight, the side of the Earth away from the Sun has night. This is how days and nights are caused. Equator is another imaginary line that runs halfway between the two poles. It divides the Earth into two hemispheres, the northern and southern hemispheres. Revolution. The Earth, besides rotating on its axis, also revolves around the Sun. This movement of the Earth around the Sun is called revolution. It revolves in a fixed elliptical orbit. The Earth takes 365 days and 6 hours to complete one revolution around the Sun. This time period is called solar year. Revolution of the Earth causes seasons. How are seasons caused? As the Earth revolves around the Sun, the distance between the Earth and the Sun keeps changing. During revolution, one hemisphere is tilted towards the Sun while the other is away from the Sun. When the North Pole is towards the Sun, it receives direct rays of the Sun. So, it is summer in the northern hemisphere and winter in the southern hemisphere. The days are longer and nights are shorter in summer and vice versa during winter. However, the regions near the equator get the same amount of sunlight throughout the year. The sun shines directly over the equator, so days and nights are of almost equal duration. The North Pole and South Pole are cold throughout the year as these regions do not get enough sunlight. Thunder, lightning, and rainbow. Thunder and lightning occur naturally as part of a thunderstorm. Whenever you hear thunder, there is the danger of a lightning strike. Thunder is only a noise and nothing to be afraid of. But lightning is dangerous. The giant spark of electricity is the lightning that we see. Thunder and lightning usually happen at the same time, but light travels faster than sound. So, the lightning flash reaches your eyes before the sound reaches your ears. Safety during a thunderstorm. Avoid standing in open spaces. Keep away from a tree. Find shelter in a clump of shrubs or in a group of small trees on low ground. Rainbow. Rainbows are rays of 7 colors. Sunlight looks white, but it's really made up of different colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. The sun makes rainbows when white sunlight passes through raindrops. The sun is always behind you when you face a rainbow.